Hare Krishna Mataji, Danvat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Okay, so let's see here. Just checking. All right, so let's get started here with this brief prayer to the special master. Om Ajnanatimrandhasya Jnananjan Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Thank you so much for those of you who have joined us here on Zoom, as well as those of you who are watching us on Facebook, on which we are broadcasting live, and on YouTube. Thank you so much. And let's get started. So what is the verse for today? Do we know that? Do we remember? All newcomers? How does that go?
Is it 17?
It is 17 for 500 points. Yes, correct. Okay, so let me start sharing the screen here. And Suruchi Mataji already has 500 points in her bag. Okay, let's see. So in these verses, Krishna is explaining about the soul to Arjuna and saying that you are a soul, so do not lament. Avināśi tu tat viddhi, yena sarvam idam tatam, vināśam avyayasyāsya, na kaścit kartum arhati. Avināśi tu tat viddhi, yena sarvam idam tatam, vināśam avyayasyāsya, na kaścit kartum arhati. Avināśi tu tat viddhi, yena sarvam idam tatam, vināśam avyayasyāsya, na kaścit kartum arhati. So in this particular verse, it's an easy verse today, not too many twists here. The only big word is this one, right? This one is a big verse, right? So vināśam, and then the other part, avyayasya, right? So comes from here, avya, and then yasyasya. Okay? So avyayasyasya, avināśim, avyas. I'm just trying to see whether this is broken properly here. What does this say? Let me pick up the verse. This Bhagavad-gita 2.17 in the Vedas. Avyayasyasya. Yeah, that's correct there. Okay, so yeah, just be careful. Go slowly on this one. Avya. Everybody say avya.
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 Yes.
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 Ya.
Yeah.
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 Sia.
Yeah.
Avya. Yes.
Avya. Yes.
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 Yeah.
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 Avya.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
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 Ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sia.
Yeah.
So now let's look at the meaning for this. So avināśi means, it's not displaying those things properly today here. So avināśi means imperishable. Imperishable. Okay. And tu is but, tat is that. That here is referring to the soul. Understand that is avināśi. Tat viddhi, know it. Yena, by whom? Sarvam, all the body. Idam, this. Tatam, pervaded. Vināśam, destruction. Avyayasyāsya, of the imperishable. Asya, of it. Na, kaścit, no one. Kartum, to do. Arhati, is able or capable. Right? So, the translation, that which pervades the entire body, you should know to be indestructible. What pervades the whole body?
The soul.
The soul. All right, good. No one is able to destroy that imperishable soul, right? The purport, Srila Prabhupada is saying that this verse more clearly explains the real nature of the soul, which is spread all over the body. Anyone can understand what is spread all over the body. It is consciousness. Everyone is conscious of the pains and pleasures of the body in part or as a whole. This spreading of consciousness is limited within one's own body. The pains and pleasures of one body are unknown to another. Therefore, each and every body is the embodiment of an individual soul, and the symptom of the soul's presence is perceived as individual consciousness. This soul is described as 1/10,000th part of the upper portion of the hair point in size. The Shweta Upanishad 5.9 confirms this. Balagra shatabhagasya shatadha kalpitasya cha bhago jiva savigneyaha sa chan antyatya kalpate. When the upper point of a hair is divided into 100 parts, and again each such part is divided into 100 parts, like shata means 100. Each part is the measurement of the dimension of the spirit soul. Similarly, the same verse is stated elsewhere. Keshagra shatabhagasya satamsha sadrishatmakaha jiva sukshma swarupoyam sankhya tito hi chitkanaha. There are innumerable particles of spiritual atom which are measured as 1/10,000th of the upper portion of the hair. Therefore, the individual particle of the spirit soul is a spiritual atom smaller than the material atoms, and such atoms are innumerable. This very small spiritual spark is the basic principle of the material body, and the influence of such a spiritual spark is spread all over the body as the influence of the active principle, of some medicine spreads throughout the body. This current of the spirit soul is felt all over the body as consciousness, and that is the proof of the presence of the soul. Any layman can understand that the material body minus consciousness is a dead body, and this consciousness cannot be revived in the body by means of material administration. Therefore, consciousness is not due to any amount of material combination, but due to the spirit soul. In the Mundaka Upanishad 3.1.9, the measurement of the atomic spirit soul is further explained. Eshu nur atma chetasa vidittayo yasmin prana panchada samvivesha. Pranes chittam sarvam otam prajanam yasmin vishuddhe vibhavatya esha atma. The soul is atomic in size and can be perceived by perfect intelligence. This atomic soul is floating in five kinds of air: pran, apan, vyan, saman, and udan. This soul is situated within the heart. Okay, so if somebody asks you, in which verse of Bhagavad-gita is it said that the soul is within the heart, then this is the verse to quote, 2.17 purport. And spreads its influence all over the body of the embodied living entities. When the soul is purified from the contamination of the five kinds of material air, its spiritual influence is exhibited, right? And the precise, like Bhagavad-gita 2.17 and the Upanishad, Mundaka Upanishad 3.1.9. Okay, so remember that part. The Hatha Yoga system is meant for controlling the five kinds of air circulating and circling the pure soul by different kinds of sitting postures, like asana, not for any material profit, but for liberation of the minute soul from the entanglement of the material atmosphere, right? So we first start with asanas with various yoga postures, and then we go for pranayama, which controls the five kinds of air. So the constitution of the atomic soul is admitted in all Vedic literatures, and it is also actually felt in the practical experience of any sane man. Only the insane man can think of this atomic soul as all-pervading Vishnu Tattva. Influence of the atomic soul can be spread all over a particular body. According to the Mundaka Upanishad, this atomic soul is situated in the heart of every living entity. And because the measurement of the atomic soul is beyond the power of appreciation of the material scientists, some of them foolishly assert that there is no soul. The individual atomic soul is definitely there in the heart along with the super soul, and thus all the energies of the bodily movement are emanating from this part of the body. The corpuscles which carry the oxygen from the lungs gather energy from the soul. When the soul passes away from this position, the activity of the blood-generating fusion ceases. Medical science accepts the importance of the red corpuscles, but it cannot ascertain that the source of the energy is the soul. Medical science, however, does admit that heart is the seat of all energies of the body. Such atomic particles of the spirit's whole are compared to the sunshine molecules. In the sunshine, there are innumerable radiant molecules. Similarly, the fragmental parts of the Supreme Lord are atomic sparks of the rays of the Supreme Lord, called by the name Prabha, or superior energy. So whether one follows Vedic knowledge or modern science, one cannot deny the existence of the spirit soul in the body. And the science of the soul is explicitly described in Bhagavad-gita by the personality of Godhead himself, when he says, avināśi tu tat viddhi, yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya na kaścit kartum arhati. Okay, so we will now break it down into smaller parts, but then before that, we will set up the reading order. So we had Priya Mataji, and after Priya Mataji, Suraji, and then Varshana Mataji and Garima Mataji. And did anyone else join us? I don't think, right? Is it true? Correct. Yeah. So there are 5 of us today. So now breaking down the words here, and one of them, the difficult one we already did. So avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyā na kaścit kartum arhati. And I think even avya. I should even break it down like that. That will be easy. Avyayasya. Okay. A little bit play on the characters over here, but otherwise it's a nice word. So Priya Mataji, you want to try?
Yes, Mataji. Avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Good, right? So just be mindful of the S with the bar. So this is kash, na kash, and not kas, right?
Okay.
And also, yeah, also the distinction between ta and t and th, the ta and tha.
Okay.
So in this verse, there is no th. There's only t. Right?
Okay. Okay, got it,
T
Mataji.
is the soft one, like ta for titli.
Arhati. Okay.
Right? The tu, tad, ta, tam, ti, tum, chit, right? All is soft T in this verse today. Okay? All right. Let's go to Suchi Mataji.
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Very nice. Prashant?
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Very nice.
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya sa na kaścit kartum arhati.
Very nice. Okay. Go back to Priya.
Okay. avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Yeah. Kar, right? Not khar, kar. Kar. This one. Kartum. Say kartum.
Kartum.
Very nice. Okay. All right. Suchi Mataji.
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Very nice. Who's
Yes,
next?
Mother. avināśi tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyasya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Right. So this one, in the second line, it is tatam and not tatam.
Tatam.
Not tatam.
So-
Where is it tatam? Where is tatam? Tatam. Yeah, tatam. Tatam is very different meaning, and tatam is very. What is the meaning of tatam?
Tatam.
Tatam, look at the synonym.
Pervaded.
Pervaded, right? Yeah, tatam means pervaded. So avināśi, yeah, imperishable. Tu, but that, viddhi, know it, yena, by whom, sarvam, all the body, idam, this, tatam, this, tatam, pervaded, vināśam, destruction, avyayasya, of the imperishable, right? You would have heard this word, I mean, avyayasyasya, there is kre, vikre, vya, avyaya, right? We have read that when we are reading the Hindi, when we read vilom, right? Opposites. So vya and avyaya. So vya is something that gets, vyapar. So you are when you sell something, the quantity that you have with you decreases, right? Diminishes, gets destroyed, perishes, like that. So vya and avya. So avya means does not perish. Asya, of it, na kaścit, no one, kartum, to do, arhati, is able. Okay. All right. So let's go continue. Garima.
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Very nice. Now, should we go for the full one?
Sure, Mataji.
Okay. Start that.
Can you get me started, Mataji?
Avināśi tu tad viddhi.
Okay. Avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Yes, kartum, not khar, kartum.
Kartum
Kartum,
arhati.
arhati.
Kartum arhati.
Yeah, and again, tatam,
Tatam.
tatam, tatam. Okay, Suruchi.
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyasya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Very nice. Prashanti.
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyasya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Very nice. Good.
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyasya.
Oh, no. Again, slowly. Third line.
vināśam avyayasyasya.
Give it slowly. Vināśam avyayasyasya.
vināśam avyayasyasya. vināśam avyayasyasya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Right. So it is not sha, it is sa. Avyayasyasya. Nakash. This one is a sha. This one is a sha. This one is a sha. Avināśi, vināśam, kaścit, these are sha, and others are all sa, right? Sarvam, right? Yasyasya, that is sa, all that. Okay, yeah. Try again next time. Now let's go to Priya.
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Very nice. Suruchi?
avināśi tu tat viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Very nice. Question?
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyasya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Very nice. Rima?
avināśi tu tadvidhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyasya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Very good. Priya, Mataji. Let's go on.
Yeah.
Continue.
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Nice.
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Very nice.
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyasya. Sorry, Mataji.
Let's start from the
Vināśam
beginning. Start the verse from the beginning. Start the verse from the beginning. And this is viddhi. So the double, I should not vidhi. Vidhi. There's a difference, right? It's the double D here.
Okay.
You see here, vidhi. You see here in the Hindi? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, start again.
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyasya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Yes, good. Very good.
avināśi tu tadvidhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyasya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Right. Vināśam, not vināśyam, right? Be careful of not adding things. Vināśam, okay?
Start again, Mataji.
Avināśi tu tat vidhi.
avināśi tu tad viddhi
Tad, ta, not tha.
avināśi tu tad viddhi
Tad,
tad
yeah. Both are, so there is, this is not the word.
okay.
word.
Tad. You're saying tad, Mataji?
Tad, no, not ta.
Oh.
Ta will be with a dot, right? This is titlita.
Okay.
Titlita and D for Dilli. You know how you say Dilli?
Okay.
You don't say Dilli, right?
No.
You say Dilli, right? Like that, yeah.
Tad.
Okay.
Okay.
Tad.
Yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Very nice.
avināśi tu tat viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyasya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Very nice.
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam
Say vidhi. Double D.
avināśi tu tad viddhi
Yes.
yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyasya
No, no. Third line again. Yeah.
Vināśam
See, after we recite a line properly, the next time when we recite it, it should not go wrong, right? Because you have done it right the first time. The reason it goes wrong is mind is going here and there, and mind is in a hurry to finish it. There should never be a hurry to recite a verse in a hurried manner. Go slow. Number one, it is sya. In the end here, it is sya and not sye, right? And then this is a difficult verse. I said in the beginning, this is a difficult word. We have to be respectful of this word. Otherwise, it will twist us, right? So, avyayasya. Pronounce everything, because in Sanskrit, if you don't pronounce things properly, then the meaning becomes different, right? So go back again from the beginning, slow but full form, okay? And be mindful, eyes and everything focused on the verse.
Okay.
Go ahead.
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Yes, how do you feel now?
That's what it is. Good.
Okay, good. Okay. Get it.
avināśi tu tadvidhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya na
Say
kaścit
third line again. Third line again.
vināśam avyayasyāsya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Yes, go. Everybody focus on the verse. Okay, we have 2 minutes left. Give it full focus. Starting with Priya Mataji.
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Good. And this is a good speed to go. You know, if you go at this speed, you will never get it wrong. Okay,
Yes.
go. Suruchi.
avināśi tu tadvidhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Yes. And remember when you're pronouncing this, avyayas and not yasya. It is yes.
Okay, yes,
Yeah. Yeah. It's not yasya, right? Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Vashana Mataji.
avināśi tu tad viddhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Good. Right. And this here, it's not avya, it is avya.
Vya.
Yeah, there's no E in this line at all. Okay. No E, right? In this whole verse, there is only one place there is an E and here, ye. So this, if this is ye, then this cannot be ye because of it, right?
Vināśam avyayasyāsya.
Perfect. Yeah. Very good. Go ahead, Karima.
avināśi tu tadvidhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya.
Hold on. Reduce your speed. You're going very fast, right? Go slow as the rest of the 3 Matajis went. Start
Okay.
again, go slow, because if you go fast, you're going to stumble on line number 3. Okay, go ahead again one more time.
avināśi tu tadvidhi yena sarvam idam
Go even slower, because at that speed, you will stumble on line 3.
avināśi tu tadvidhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya
Yeah, what is the last word?
sya.
Yeah, not sir. Sya. That's why if you try to go slow, you will run out of breath and then you will stop to pronounce the whole words, right? And it is vināśam and not vināśyam. It is vināśam. So put your whole eyes, whole concentration on the verse. Start from the beginning again. And that's the last we will do today. Your overtime. Yeah.
avināśi tu tadvidhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasya na
Sya. Last word is sya, not sa.
kastyya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Yeah, do it one more time. This time, full focus again.
Avināśi tu tadvidhi yena sarvam idam tatam vināśam avyayasyāsya na kaścit kartum arhati.
Correct. That is the right speed. You'll get it at this speed. You'll stumble less. All right, Mataji, take care. You are imperishable. That's a good news for today. Avināśi. Vanchakalpatrubhyascha kripa sindhubhyaiva pratidhanam papebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha go premanande hari hari bol. Yeah, today's verse was a difficult one, but you all did it in the end. Take care. Happy Tuesday.